Hi friends, today in this video I will teach you how you can draw hands in very easy steps. Here is the glimpse of it. In a total of 3 parts, you will learn how to draw hands easily. So let's begin. As we all know that our hands is comprised of 3 parts, which is the fingers and the palm and probably the wrist. I know that each one of us is aware about it, still I had to tell it. So our hand is not same in length, right? Each of the fingers is different from one another. So if you can see the middle finger, which is lengthier, and the ring finger, which is also length different. So each of them is different, right? And if you observe that there are 3 segments divided from bottom one part, second part, and at the top. So they are also not equally divided, but in another terms they are all equal according to the length of the fingers. Here we will use only 3 shapes for drawing our entire hand. First one is the frustum shape, and the second one is for 2D cylinder, and third one is of a 3D cylinder. That's it. So the important thing here is that you should know how you can draw this 3D cylinder in any direction for making your hand when drawn pop up. So when drawing a hand finger, so basically one thing you have to observe is that the finger's shape, it's not totally flat. So you can see there is a curve from the bottom to the top as it's going on. It's not at all flat, so you have to remember this. Another thing you can take a note of is that while drawing the hands you can split it into 3 segments, the finger part, so that it will be easy for representing the bend during the hand movements or gestures. So now using method 1 and the basic shape which I showed you at the top, this one, we are going to draw the hands. So let's start. So first let's draw the frustum, um, which is into the palm, or you can say trapezoid, and draw a line in an angle. Let it not go up or like a curve, just a simple bend like this. You have to do a simple bend like this. So make sure to note that the each finger's length is different for middle finger, ring finger, and also your thumb. So based on that, draw. As it's a method 1, so I will keep it everything very simple. So we will just join the hands along the inward side. Wherever there is a bend, we will just make a bend on the inner side. That's it. And for the thumb, you just have to take the reference of the line as a middle point and draw backside of it. This is it. And another thing you should note that is while drawing a fingertip, there's this a small curve which I'm going to show you using this eraser. Just imagine this cube and see that this edge is curving upside. So just draw a small curve like this and just extend at the bottom, and at the top the nails. Second thing is that when you bend the fingers, there's this small curves you can see at the bend points. So how we will draw it on paper, just use this cylinder method so that you can make small segments of it and just divide them into 3 parts. So while bending, and the bend area of the portion shows this. So remember this exercise starting us told you that drawing a cylinder in 3D shapes in all the angles will definitely help you, so you can practice on this and projecting uh, cylinders in all the directions, which will be very helpful for drawing the hands fingers. Let's try. So first we will draw this trapezoid, and then we will draw the bend using the lines. First one is our short length, then the ring finger and middle finger, and then so on. Once we have done this, you can see that this pattern follows from the smallest to the next fourth finger in a curved path. Okay, so now we are going to try a first time using all the principles involved. Okay, so initially when you draw, it will not come good just like this. So I'm just tracing out the basics and I'm getting a hand like this. After 2 to 3 times or 4 times, if you try again and again, you will get it. So initially when you try to draw the hands, you will find difficult to bring the curves or the bend together. So let's improvise this diagram using the segments which I showed you initially. So using this method you can improvise it, so you can add the segments in between the bends and make it look like more better in your drawing. Now you can see is that you are viewing a much better version of the previous one which we had drawn earlier. Let us add the rest, and that's it. And drawing is over. If you practice again and again, you can make improvements on this. The idea is simple. You just have to think in a 3D space. So again I'm drawing this trapezoid but in 3D and using circles and cylinders as a guide for drawing the hand. So for 4 fingers, 4 circles, and next we will draw this smaller circles for the bends of the fingers. It will be an easy guide while drawing the bends, or if a finger is in a different projection or position, it will be very handy. If we talk about the anatomy of the hand, you can see that the curve will slightly come inside and go outside towards the bend. So here I will just add this cylinders and just join all the fingers with the straight line and with a curve at the top for all the fingers. The same principle is being followed. So this is what I was talking about. Near the bends, you can see that the line is projecting outwards in an angle, and that's how we are going to develop in this diagram now. So guys, this is it. Just doing the final shading, that's all. And thanks for watching. Bye, see you next video.